Hey everybody, Todd Cooperrider here with Esoteric. Got a really cool special project. A longtime customer, Pat. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
We've done, let's see, how many cars have we done for you over the years? Been a lot of Corvettes.
Roughly, this will be the eighth one.
Eighth one. Okay, so we've done just a couple of jobs for Pat. You know, some of them have been brand new cars. You know, Pat wants to bring it in, completely protect it, get it looking better than factory. Paint protection film, ceramic coating, all that fun stuff. And then we've had some older ones that you want to bring back to life, erase some history from. And that's what we have right here. As you can see, it still has the cover on it. Pat has not seen this car. You came over while we were working on it, and you were able to see, you know, some of the progress we're making. It was pretty cool. And then I kept hammering your phone with
some pictures going,
and
I kept going, okay, how long are you gonna make me wait? And you were like, yeah, it's taking a little longer than expected because it had a few more things thrown at me than you know, brought out, what'd you say, 20 years of your experience?
20, yeah.
Made you dig back into that toolbox.
Exactly. This car right here, it took every bit of the experience of 20 years of working at cars at the highest level. Every tool in the box to get it just right. You know, projects like these, it's different. You get a brand new vehicle, you know exactly what you're dealing with. You get an older vehicle come in, you know, you've got this really cool old truck back here. You've got this car. They're always going to throw curveballs at you, and you're going to discover some things you maybe didn't even know about it. And that's what we had here. But before we do the unveiling, I'm going to make you wait just a little bit longer. But before we do the unveiling, tell us a little bit about this car, where it came from, kind of who was doing the build on it.
So I've had a couple original Shelbys over the years, and I've been very fortunate. My wife and I have been very blessed. And it's one of those where you get them, you're going, yeah, I'll drive it. But then you go, oh, you don't want to take a chance on it getting damaged, put too many miles on it, taking away the value. So I talked to a good friend of mine where I've gotten the Shelbys in the past. And he goes, I got one that you might really like. He goes, older gentleman, been working on this thing for I don't remember if he said 5 or 7 years, but he goes, he collected all the parts to a 70 Shelby, but he used a 70 Mustang frame, and he created a Tribute.
Yeah.
And he goes, you know, it's brand new from the ground up, so it's basically a new old car, but you don't have to worry about the drivetrain. You don't have to worry about the motor that's in it. Yeah. It's you know, you can take it, drive it, enjoy it, and not worry about it. So we made the deal, and I was thinking about it as I'm taking it to the house, and I'm like, going back through my head the different parts that are on the car and how rare they are. After, you know, we made the deal, the gentleman was telling me, oh yeah, well, you know, this is worth this is worth this. By the way, I got a guy that's wanting to do a Mustang, but he's missing some parts, and he wanted yours to be able to do his original. And I was like, am I really going to drive it now that I know what these parts are worth?
Yeah,
but it was one of those. My wife goes, look, we bought it to drive it. Let's get it looking good. Let's take it to some shows. Let's have some fun with it.
Yeah. Well, I remember I got the text from you, you know, with a picture of the car, you know, like, okay, let's do something with this, you know, bring it over. Let's take a look at it. Here we are, however much longer. Yeah. And yes, it was in the shop for a while. I think I worked on it for about 2 weeks combined.
Yeah.
To get it right. And you know, now we're happy to present you with your new old car.
My new old car.
With, you know, some
I'm sure the paint's going to be a lot shinier than it was when I brought it.
There's no question. I mean, you know, a lot of these old cars, the body work and stuff was done on it. They're not perfect,
right?
And we go into these realizing that, but okay, how can we make the paint look as good as possible?
Exactly.
Knowing there's, you know, some ripples and things like that here and there on it.
That's one thing about these cars. You know, when you know that people have taken it apart, put it back together, they've had to fix this or that. Those are things you should expect.
Yeah.
And it's one of those that, you know what? Nothing's perfect.
Yeah.
So even new cars have blemishes.
Have issues. Yeah, exactly.
So,
exactly.
I look at it and go, yeah, let's just have some fun with it.
Yeah,
and
let's
get it looking as good as we can and enjoy it.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking when I started working on it, because when you first brought it over here, it was kind of on a cloudy day, and I tried to use a flashlight to look at it. It's like, okay, I think I know what it looks like. And then we got it over here and got it cleaned up and brought it inside. It was like, oh, geez, I'm going to have to eat my Wheaties on this one, because
Might have underestimated.
It's gonna require a little extra time. Well, if we may get some assistance here, we'll remove the cover so you can see your car for the first time. Then we'll go into some details of what I had to do.
Wow.
That's I told you once you see the whole finished thing, you got to see a lot of the
you
process.
were giving me snippets.
But once you see the whole finished thing together, everything done, completely cleaned up, all the chrome polished. I mean, we even had to come up with a completely new process for cleaning tires on this. I shared you the video.
Yes,
so
you did.
These tires had years of gunk and everything built up on it. And they also had a bunch of like clear coat overspray.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how in the world am I going to get this done? These have, you told me, very rare wheels on them that would cost a lot of money. You don't want to just be throwing chemicals at it. So I came up with a process, even on these tires, that I've never done before, to make them look brand new again. And we don't even have any kind of a tire dressing on them at all. It's just clean and new. I think it turned out spectacular. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased, but I got to work with it throughout the entire process. We'll put snippets of the during process or before and after process to show just how much work that it required. You got all the vinyl stripes down the side. You got to tape everything off individually, work around it delicately. Knowing on these old cars, they're
finicky.
Yeah, they're finicky. They're fragile. You got to be careful of things potentially happening with them. But you see it through, you do the job right, and it just looks amazing. You're going to be able to take this to any kind of show, any kind of event. Everybody's going to want to come over and take a look at this car. But it really, really glows now.
Yes, it does. A lot different.
Yeah.
I can actually see individual light lines compared to where it just looked like a halo around the light that was shining on it.
Yeah. It's pretty spectacular when you see what you can do and the life that you can bring back to it. And, we didn't go crazy with disassembly because, once again, older cars, you start taking pieces apart. You may have other things that fall apart in the process. About the furthest we went is removing the wiper arms and the mirrors and stuff so I can polish all around it. Kept everything else intact during the process. Interior was pretty straightforward cleanup, but this just has a tremendous show car like finish to it. Yeah. Now anywhere you take it, people are gonna be like, "Holy crap, that's a really, really good looking car."
Wow.
Yeah, the clarity, the light reflections and stuff on the sides.
Yeah. Oh, you can vouch it didn't have that.
Yeah. What I did on a lot of it, kind of what we call texture removal, and people say, "Well, what's texture in paint?" Well, if you think of orange peel in the paint, that's kind of the if you're looking at the surface from the side, it would go like this. Texture is all that really fine stuff that throws off your reflections.
Yeah.
You can go in there and remove that. It's a very advanced process, but you can do that without doing any kind of sanding on the car because we want to preserve as much material as possible. And that really allows all of the glow, the reflections, the clarity to come out. And, I might have the door, I might be working on just the door for 3 hours to get that done right. And, people think about, was it a 1-step, 2-step? There's some areas on this car that I did 7 different steps on each panel just to get it right. And each panel required a little bit different process from the next to get it to where it's at. But, this is what we call our the Esoteric Heritage Works division. And that's taking cars that need something really special. That's taking all of those years of expertise that we have on these kind of vehicles and bringing it to the highest level. We've known each other for a long time, and I can say this and be humble at the same time, but who else are you going to take it to have something like this done?
Nobody.
Thank you.
That's simple. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, let me make sure and give you that $50 when you leave.
Just
here.
when I get the bill, make sure you put that deduction on there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we really appreciate the opportunity to work on this. This is a super cool project. We were able to take that gentleman that worked all those years on it, be able to fulfill his vision of what he had for it.
Yeah.
And provide you with a car that you can be super proud of. Not that you couldn't be before.
Oh,
but
no.
Come on, this looks completely different
yeah.
than when it came in here.
Wow.
Well, Pat, once again, as always, thank you so much for the continued business. You enjoy this car, and make sure and tell all your friends that.
Hey,
come here to Esoteric, have this level of.
I usually do.
Yeah. Well, here at Esoteric, you've seen us do all kinds of different videos on all kinds of different cars, and it doesn't matter whether you have got something, basic car detailing that you want to have done, to taking a brand new ZR1 Corvette and have it fully wrapped and everything, to a vintage car like this and doing a true restorative level detailing on it. We have you covered from A to Z. Check us out, esotericdetail.com, and let us know how we can work with you on your project so you can achieve your goals as well. Pat, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Much
Thank
appreciated.
you.
Yeah.
Thank all of you.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Awesome. Wow. Time to put the windows and top down and go home.
Yeah.